Hello and welcome. This is Notibot Yenji. I'm your anchor, and we have a packed news recap for you tonight. Global tensions are escalating, with conflicts spreading across the Middle East. We'll take you through the latest developments in the Ukraine-Russia conflict, the ongoing war in Yemen, and the growing rifts within the Republican Party in the United States. From satellite images to retaliatory strikes, we'll break down the key events that are shaping the region's future. Let's get started. New revelations have emerged in the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, as a top Ukrainian official claims that Russia had obtained satellite images of a U.S. airbase before a recent Iranian attack. President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has revealed that Russia took satellite images of a U.S. airbase in Saudi Arabia in the days leading up to an Iranian attack on the site, which left American troops wounded. The Ukrainian president shared a summary of his daily briefing with Ukraine's spy agencies, which stated that Russian satellites had taken images of the Prince Sultan Air Base on March 20th, March 23rd, and March 25th. 3 days later, on March 26th, Iran launched an attack on the base, which hosts both U.S. forces and Saudi troops. Zelenskyy expressed confidence that Russia was sharing intelligence with Iran to help target U.S. forces across the Middle East, stating that, "I think that it's in Russia's interest to help Iranians. And I don't believe, I know, that they share information." The attack on the Prince Sultan Air Base is significant, as it highlights the ongoing tensions between the U.S. and Iran in the region. The incident also raises questions about the role of Russia in supporting Iranian military operations. Zelensky's claims that Russian satellite imagery was taken in the days leading up to the attack are concerning, as it suggests that Russia may have been involved in planning the assault. The incident is also a reminder of the complex web of alliances and rivalries in the Middle East, and the potential consequences for U.S. forces operating in the region. As the situation continues to unfold, it is essential to understand the motivations and actions of the parties involved, including Russia, Iran, and the U.S. A major crisis is unfolding in the Middle East as a Qatari news channel has vehemently condemned a targeted attack on its offices. Good evening, I'm Reza Saya, reporting live from Tehran, Iran. A warning has been issued by Iran's parliamentary speaker, Mohammad Mohammadi Kamyar, cautioning the United States against launching a ground invasion of the country. Speaking to state media, Kamyar warned that Iran could intensify attacks on U.S. allies if such a move were to be made. This warning comes as tensions between Iran and the U.S. remain high. The U.S. has been seeking to de-escalate the situation, but diplomatic efforts have been hindered by a lack of response from Iran. The Trump administration has proposed a 15-point peace plan, which Iran has yet to respond to. Meanwhile, an American-born Israeli soldier, Captain Michael Krieg, has been killed during fighting in southern Lebanon. The incident has raised concerns about the impact of the ongoing conflict on regional stability. Senior diplomats from Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt are currently gathering in Pakistan to advocate for an end to the conflict involving Iran. The meeting is seen as an attempt to bring together regional powers to find a peaceful solution to the crisis. The situation remains volatile, with both sides refusing to back down. The U.S. has yet to comment on Kamyar's warning, while Iran's leadership has remained tight-lipped about the proposed peace plan. As the situation continues to unfold, one thing is clear: the stakes are high, and the consequences of failure could be catastrophic. I'm Reza Saya, reporting live from Tehran, Iran. As tensions escalate in the Middle East, a sudden development has drawn Iran into the conflict, sparking a new front in the ongoing war. Reports have emerged that Houthi rebels from Yemen have launched a missile strike against Israel, drawing Iran into the conflict. The attack, which occurred on Tuesday, targeted an Israeli military base in the Negev desert, killing at least one person and injuring several others. The strike is widely seen as a response to recent attacks by Israel on Iranian targets in Syria. The Houthi rebels, who are backed by Iran, have been battling the Saudi-led coalition in Yemen since 2015. The attack on Israel is significant because it marks a significant escalation in the conflict between Israel and Iran's proxies in the region. Iran has denied involvement in the strike, but its support for the Houthi rebels has raised concerns about its role in regional conflicts. Israeli officials have condemned the attack, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying it was a grave and disturbing development. The attack has also raised concerns about the potential for further escalation in the region. The conflict between Israel and Iran's proxies has been ongoing for years, with both sides suffering losses in Syria and Yemen. The attack on Israel is likely to further strain relations between Israel and Iran and could potentially draw in other regional powers. The international community is closely watching the situation, with many calling for restraint and a peaceful resolution to the conflict. As tensions escalate between Iran and its regional adversaries, a new front has emerged in the ongoing conflict, with the Houthi rebels taking center stage. The conflict escalated further as the Houthi rebels launched a surprise attack on Israel on Saturday morning. The Houthis fired ballistic missiles from Yemen, striking multiple targets in Israel, including military bases and residential areas. The attack marked a significant escalation of the ongoing war between Iran and its regional adversaries. The Houthis, a Shia Islamist group from Yemen, have been a key player in the conflict that has been raging since January. The group has received support from Iran, which has been accused of providing military and financial backing to the rebels. The US, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates have also been involved in the conflict, which has claimed thousands of lives and displaced hundreds of thousands more. The latest attack on Israel has raised concerns about the potential for further escalation, as Iran has vowed to retaliate against any target of its choice. The conflict has already had significant economic implications, with oil prices surging in response to concerns about the stability of the region's energy markets. The Houthis' involvement in the conflict has added a new layer of complexity, as their attack on Israel has marked a significant expansion of the conflict beyond Yemen and the Middle East. The attack on Israel is widely seen as a strategic move by the Houthis to gain international attention and to pressure the international community to intervene on their behalf. However, the move has also been criticized as reckless and irresponsible, and has raised concerns about the potential for further harm to civilians in the region. As the U.S. presidential election inches closer, a deepening divide within the Republican Party over Trump's Iran policy threatens to undermine the party's chances in the midterms. The situation in the Middle East has taken a turn for the worse, with tensions escalating as the U.S. and Iran engage in a war that has been brewing for months. According to reports, the White House has been working on a peace deal to end the conflict, but a deal appears to be nowhere in sight. On Tuesday, President Trump claimed that a deal was in sight, but on Wednesday, the White House warned that Trump was ready to unleash hell on Iran if Tehran did not accept a peace deal. The situation took a dramatic turn on Friday, when Trump warned that the war with Iran was not finished and that the U.S. had thousands of targets left to strike in Iran. This warning has been followed by the deployment of more than 3,500 U.S. troops to the Middle East, which is set to be followed by a final blow against Iran, including weeks of ground operations. The Pentagon is reportedly preparing for a full-scale invasion of Iran, with officials stating that the U.S. is determined to take down the Iranian regime. This move has been met with alarm by Chinese observers, who warn that the situation is on the brink of disaster and could have significant implications for the global economy. The war in Iran has also exposed the chaotic decision-making process at the White House, with officials struggling to coordinate a unified response to the crisis. The situation is set to have significant implications for the U.S. midterms, with many experts warning that the war could have devastating consequences for the Republican Party. Developing a crisis at the Red Sea's busiest airport, hundreds of Israeli travelers are being held up as Jordan takes a drastic measure to halt all air travel. Hundreds of Israelis were left stranded at King Hussein International Airport in Aqaba, southern Jordan, on Sunday after the Jordanian government suspended flights of Israeli airline Arkia. The airline, Israel's second-largest carrier, had announced last week that it would transfer most of its operations to airports in Jordan and Egypt in an effort to minimize disruptions to its schedule. However, Jordanian authorities reportedly prevented Arkia from implementing its plans, according to the Israeli Daily Yedioth Ahronoth. As a result, the airline was forced to cancel all its flights through Jordan, with many passengers left stranded at the airport. The incident comes as the conflict between Israel and Iran escalates, with the U.S. and Israel maintaining airstrikes on Iranian military targets since February 28. The Iranian response has included drone and missile strikes targeting Israel, as well as Jordan, Iraq, and Gulf countries hosting U.S. military assets. The situation has significant implications for global air travel and trade. The closure of the King Hussein International Airport, which is a major hub for flights between Israel and Jordan, has disrupted the flow of passengers and cargo between the two countries. The Jordanian government has not commented on the matter, but the suspension of Arkia's flights is likely to exacerbate the tensions between the two countries. The incident also highlights the complex and often fraught nature of the Middle East peace process, where small incidents can quickly escalate into larger conflicts. And that's all for today's news recap. Thank you for joining us. If you want to stay up to date with the latest news, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We'll bring you the most important stories from around the world every day. Until next time, good night, and we'll see you in the morning.